What's up YouTube? Today I bring you sad news. A couple of days ago, a mukbang TikToker passed away due to obesity related complications. His name was Efecan Kultur. He was from Turkey and he was only 24 years of age, which is close to my age. It really is touching to see someone pass away at such an early age, and my heart goes out to his family and friends for the loss that they have suffered. This is another example of the terminal effects that obesity can have, and it also shows just how dangerous these mukbang videos can be to a person's health. I am surprised YouTube and other platforms choose to ban certain content, but never the mukbang content, which is clearly hazardous to both viewers and creators. I just felt like I needed to address this and hopefully encourage someone out there to make different choices and avoid going down the same path of overeating that is very likely to cause possibly terminal health complications. I'm hoping this can encourage someone who is obese to make the necessary changes so that they can lose weight and become healthier. Let's get right into the video. From the research that I did, it seems like Efecan had been obese for a long time. He was obese in all of his TikTok videos dating back to 2023, and he seemed to have also been an overweight child as well, judging from this video he posted captioned, "I wish we didn't have to grow up." So we can see that there is a possible genetic factor at play here. Efecan may, and emphasis on may, have the genetic makeup that makes him more inclined to weight gain, especially if you look at his parents. Well, they appear to be his parents. That is definitely his mother, but I'm not sure if that is his father. You can see that both are also obese. Whether it is genetic, lifestyle caused, or both, I do not know. What I do know is that his parents being obese probably played a major role in his obesity. He was either overfed from childhood due to the lifestyle his parents lived, or he inherited the genes that promote obesity. It's also possible that both scenarios could be true. I did a bit of research on a topic that I've always wondered about. Can your lifestyle change your genetics such that your kids can inherit certain traits that you developed through your lifestyle? For example, if you do not have genetics that promote obesity, but you become obese through lifestyle, can that make changes to your genetics and cause your children to be born prone to obesity? This is something called epigenetics, an area that has not yet been studied widely and has no conclusive evidence. But it has been seen to be possible that a child can inherit these obesity genetics from parents who became obese through lifestyle. So this could be the case with Efecan. These are all assumptions to try and help you understand why he was obese and how many other people are or can become obese. So we have a guy who was obese his whole life starting to do mukbang videos in around November 2023. In the TikTok videos before that, you can actually see him outside more. There's a video of him on a boat, a video of him at some kind of restaurant or club, videos of him in the gym and stuff like that. You can tell that he was relatively active before all the mukbang videos. Once he started posting the mukbangs, we start to see a lot less content of him outside. Maybe because mukbangs got him more views, I don't know for sure. He mostly uploaded mukbangs up until October of 2024. He was mostly silent for the following 3 months, only posting a video in December where a picture of him as a child transitions into a picture of him as an adult. We then start seeing videos of him bedridden in the post that followed from January 20 up to the end of February. News reports say that he had actually been in the hospital for 3 months, which would be from October to end of December 2024. This explains why he stopped posting all the mukbangs. It also creates a good guess for the reason behind his caption on his only post in those 3 months. "I wish we didn't have to grow up." I am guessing he really was not happy with how life was going for him. He had also lost his mother about a year before that, which seemed to have deeply affected him. He probably wasn't in a good place mentally and emotionally. This state can cause people to do what is called comfort or stress eating, which is also a contributor to weight gain. In his last video, Efecan had mentioned that he was on a diet and was avoiding salt. This suggests that he was making an effort to better his health. He was making an effort even before that, as he once uploaded a video of him in the gym in 2023. It's just really sad that his efforts weren't enough to save his life and he passed on at such an early age. According to the same news reports, part of the health complications Efecan was facing was breathing problems and bruising, both of which are very typical for obese people. When you are obese, worse off, when you are morbidly obese, all of the systems and organs organs in and on your body are constantly under stress. Your cardiovascular system is surrounded and clogged by too much fat, and you face trouble with blood pressure and circulation. Your respiratory system is under stress, so you cannot breathe properly. Your skeletal system starts to deteriorate due to the sheer amount of weight it has to support. Your muscular system suffers in a similar manner. Your endocrine system does not function properly as you get a shortage of certain hormones such as testosterone and estrogen, and an overabundance of hormones such as ghrelin, leptin, and cortisol. Your digestive system suffers as organs like your liver fail to function optimally when surrounded by too much fat. Your skin gets bruises and extreme stretch marks from all the rapid expansion, moisture, and friction in the folds that you will have. Basically, your whole body struggles to work optimally. This leads to a cascade of health problems, some of which are lethal on their own and others which are lethal in unison. I will cover some of these health problems in more detail in another video because I'm trying to make this video as short as possible. But trust me, being obese creates so many health problems that shorten your lifespan and also drastically decrease the quality of life. Efecan often moved around in a scooter, and before he passed, he was bedridden for about 6 months. That is not something anyone would want for themselves. I also wanted to talk about these mukbang videos, a type of content that is very dangerous to both the viewers and the creators. Mukbangs involve eating a copious amount of food, and to young viewers, they can be something they begin to look up to. They may also want to start making such videos or begin to overemphasize the role of eating food in life. They may start to see it as a good leisure activity and begin to overeat themselves. On the creator side, getting all these views will lead to a desire to make more mukbang videos, which means eating a lot of food all the time. The key highlight in both cases is eating a lot of food. A person gains weight by eating more food than their bodies need, and mukbang creators often eat way more than that. We've all seen how Nikocado Avocado gained weight when he started mukbang videos. He also had breathing problems, similar to Efecan. Here is a more extreme case of how mukbangs can have terminal effects.
A food influencer has tragically passed away after consuming an excessive amount of food. During a live stream, the 24-year-old mukbang influencer suddenly lost consciousness in front of her fans, who had encouraged her mukbang habits. She initially started streaming as a side hustle after work, often recording herself at open buffets. However, as her audience grew, she decided to pursue mukbang streaming as a full-time career. Despite warnings from friends and family about the potential health risks associated with her eating habits, she continued on this path. In just a few months, her weight exceeded 800 pounds, leading to emergency medical care for stomach problems caused by her excessive eating. Doctors advised her not to overindulge in food during her streams, but she chose to ignore their warnings and return to her usual routine. This past week, she tragically passed away due to her digestive system's failure to process the massive amounts of food she consumed. Reports indicate that she had eaten over 15 pounds of food during her last meal, which led to the collapse of her digestive system. Pan's family hopes her passing will serve as a reminder to mukbang influencers about the dangers of overindulging during their broadcasts.
I don't know why these social media sites still let people do mukbang content. I mean, videos get taken down for things that are far less serious, but people are allowed to make detrimental content like this, which is way more harmful. I really hope that soon these mukbang videos will be banned, because that really will prevent a lot of misfortunes from occurring. If you are obese, I hope this video has helped you to see the seriousness of your situation and has motivated you to start making changes so you can lose weight and live a healthier life. If you are naturally at a healthy weight, you are really blessed. Not everyone is that lucky. I hope this video has motivated you to be more proactive with your health and maintain the healthy weight that you are at. At the end of the day, we all want to live a long, high quality life, and it takes effort on our part for us to be able to do that. The first step to losing weight if you are obese is to eat less calories. I cannot explain it all in this video, but I do have other videos on my channel and other upcoming ones where I explain this in more detail. So please subscribe to the channel so you do not miss them. There are also other YouTubers with a lot more videos on the topic, such as Jeff Nippert, Dr. Lane Norton, Mike Isbertel, Jeremy Athier, Gravity Transformation, and more that can help you out with this. You can even reach out to me via email on the address that is on the screen. It is never too late to make a change. Even the smallest of changes will eventually compound to really big results. May all the people who have passed on due to weight-related issues rest in peace, and I hope hope we can start to see more obese people losing weight and bettering their lives. This unfortunate cause of death is preventable, and you can start making steps to do so today. Thanks for taking time to watch my video. I will see you in the next one. Remember to stay natural.